Hiya. So I've been wanting to make a video about Iron Maiden for a while now, and well, here it is. The reason I chose specifically Iron Maiden there's a couple of reasons. I like the band, obviously, and I think they have a long, storied discography that makes for a good material for a video specifically, and also I think I I want more people of my generation to really appreciate this band. So that's I think that's also probably a significant reason why I'm making this video because I want more people in my friend group and more people that I know to um to like this video to like this band. Well, not like, but like to be aware of it and understand why I like it, I guess. Um, so let me just quickly go over the rules and how this is gonna work, right? Um, I'm not gonna go over every single song across every single album because that's just gonna take too long. I'm gonna cover every single studio release. That excludes any like exclusive any tracks that were like released exclusively for some like regional copies of these albums or any sort of B sides that didn't make the final cut or something like that. Just I'm only going to talk about the relevant songs basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, the way this is going to work is I'm going to introduce the album. I'm going to briefly talk about some of the backgrounds of some of the background of the album. I'm not going to talk about like lineup changes that much. I'll talk about them when they're relevant, but not that much. Um, so yeah, I'll talk about the album overall. I'll mention the songs that I think are relevant. I'll talk about what I like about those songs and why I think they're good. And I'll finish each section of the album for each album by giving it my opinion and a rating out of 10. Um, I need to I need to say that this is this video is a review operating under fair use slash fair dealing. So I do not claim or imply ownership over any of the material in this video. So YouTube, please don't take this down. This took a long time to make, so please just be chill, okay? So yeah, all the rights belong to Iron Maiden and their respective recording company, whoever that is now. And yeah. Oh, and one last thing. Obviously, it would be best for you to do what I did and just go over um each album and each song to decide which song you like for yourself. If you wanna, get into Iron Maiden a bit more, but if you understandably don't want to do that, if you don't have time or if you're lazy or whatever, then I'll link a playlist in the description that will feature 2 to 3 of the best songs from each album. Um, so that'll hopefully save you a bit of time. If I counted correctly, there's 43 songs in total on that playlist, and it should give you a good like taste of each of the albums, and hopefully maybe you'll find something you like. And yeah. Anyway, um, let's get started with Iron Maiden, their self-titled debut from 1980. This album, it started with Paul Diano as on vocals. Now these first 2 albums that feature him are distinct because of course he has his own vocal style. It's more of like a punk rock type of style, which is it's not the first thing you think of when you think Iron Maiden, but this is how they started out, and it's interesting. I mean, I listened to I listened to a lot of these albums for the first time for this video, and this was interesting. This was interesting. This was not a sound that I was used to, but nevertheless, it's pretty cool. So the album opens with Prowler, which has sounds a bit like a classic rock song. It's again not really something that Iron Maiden is known for, but it's pretty cool. Um, then we got Remember Tomorrow, which actually inspired Metallica's Fade to Black. Um, it's sort of like a I don't want to say a ballad, but it's a slower song. It's deeper and more thoughtful, I guess, and that's it's interesting if nothing else. Um, Running Free was the lead single for this album. Um, it's again, it's interesting. It doesn't really sound like anything else on this album. If anything, it reminds me of Motorhead's On Parole. I don't know if anyone else will see the resemblance, but I mean, I don't know, man. All right. Next, we got the probably the most well remembered song on this album, and that is "Phantom of the Opera," which is it's something of a it's like a again, it's like a prototype of what would come later in Iron Maiden's discography. It's like it's an epic sort of like a storytelling song. If that makes sense. I'm pretty sure there's a word for that, but I don't know it. Um, it's uh, it gives like the sort of vibe that would be more prevalent in later albums, which is like it would feel more like you're reading a book rather than listening to a song, which I mean, I don't know, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's something that would become, like I said, characteristic of later albums. Next, we got Strange World, which again, this is a slower song. It's got I want to say psychedelic vibes to it. It's basically it's really cool. I like this song. It's probably one of my favorites on this album. Then it closes with the title track, Iron Maiden, which it's like a punk song, kind of. I mean, I don't really care for it. It's whatever. Anyway, overall, I'd give this album a 6 out of 10. I know that's probably gonna piss some people off, but this, like I said, it's my opinion. I don't really care for the early albums. They're just, I don't know. It's just not something that I'm a fan of. All right, next we got Killers, 1981. Now this album, it's got a nice album cover. I'll give it that. It's a pretty cool album cover. But other than that, I mean, I really don't have that much to say about it. Adrian Smith joined the band, who's one of the is one of the long-term guitar players for the band, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, not that much to say about it. So as for the tracks, we got Wrathchild, which is it's got like, to my ear, it's got a bit of like an 80s rock vibe to it. Kind of like I want to say Guns N' Roses, a little bit something like that. Like, I'm not like an expert on like too many like of those sort of bands, but it's like that's what it sounds like to my ear. Then we got Murders in the Rue Morgue, which I'm pretty sure is based on some sort of story. I'm not entirely sure. Then we got Another Life, which is, it's got like a nice drum intro to it. Then it's got some nice guitars as well, and generally I think this is one of the better songs on this album. Then we got the lead single, Purgatory, or one of the lead singles. I'm not sure if there's multiple leads. Well, it's one of the singles anyway. Which it's all right. It's not. I feel like I'm being too harsh. I mean, it's not, it's it's an okay album. It's an okay release. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's all right. Then we got Prodigal Son, which that's a ballad, something of a ballad. I think it's on the same level as Strange World and Remember Tomorrow from the previous album, and it's I like it. This song, I like it. It's not my favorite on the album. That was Another Life, but yeah, it's good. I'm sorry if I sound like somewhat unenthusiastic about these albums, but it's just I genuinely don't have any sort of like strong feelings about them. Um, but speaking of, this is the Killers was the last album to feature Paul Di'Anno, and that um era of Iron Maiden, those two albums. I I don't know. They might have sounded better back in like '81, but now they just like I don't know if it's the dated production or just like an unfortunate like hindsight or like retrospective comparison to the albums that came directly after. But I don't know. I just don't. They're just not that good. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. These albums they have their fans. Some people do really like the rougher, like I said, punk rock type style of vocals that Paul brought to the table. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I listened to these albums for the first time like what maybe like 2 weeks ago maybe, and they just didn't leave that strong of an impression on me. I'm sorry, man. What can I say? Oh yeah, my rating for Killers is 5 out of 10. Yeah, brutal, but what can you do? Oh, I must mention that Paul Di'Anno, once he left the band in '82, I believe, '81, '82, something like that. He went on to have a pretty good solo career, as well as he also like played with a number of other bands that either he formed or that hired him or whatever, and he seemed like a pretty cool guy. Unfortunately, he passed away on the 21st of October of 2024. Um, but yeah, may he rest in peace, of course. But sorry, I didn't mean to end on this section on a downer like that. But apologies for the cut, but I had to go do something real quick. Now, next album we got after Killers is The Number of the Beast. It's the first album to feature Bruce Dickinson, who joined the band in 1982, which is the same year that the album released, by the way. Sorry that I didn't mention that. I'm going to be honest, I didn't like the album at first. But now I re-listened to it recently and I love it. I see why everyone loves this album now. This album is it really marked a turning point for Iron Maiden, and I think this album is like it's one of the reasons why they're considered one of the most influential and like significant heavy metal bands out there. It pioneered like this sort of operatic vocal style that Bruce Dickinson is known for now, and basically this album's just really good. It's a fan favorite. But yeah, there aren't really any bad tracks on this album. Like it's just all killer no filler, as they say. So at the start, we got Invaders, which is I mean, this is probably like the closest I to like a bad track, I'd say. But then again, it's not even a bad track. I just personally don't like it. I think it's a little bit pretentious on the chorus, but other than that, it's all right, I suppose. Then we got Children of the Damned. Ooh, this is where things get good. This is it's something of a ballad, I guess. It's like a slower, deep, sad song. I really love it. It's probably one of my favorites on this album. But then again, a lot of these tracks are really good. So yeah. Now next we got The Prisoner, which has an absolutely iconic, beautiful chorus, but I'm not gonna lie, re-listening to this, like I see why I didn't like it at first. The rest of the song is it's solid, but eh, leaves a little bit to be desired, after, especially after listening to that chorus for like, it's just it's beautiful. I recommend you listen to it for yourself. Next, we got the title track, "The Number of the Beast." Um, this song is loved by many. Um, it's yeah, it's pretty it's pretty. I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot when I say that this song is pretty good. That's just because it is, man. It's not much else to elaborate on. Um, I'm pretty sure that this song was one of the reasons, or like maybe even this album as a whole, was one of the reasons that Iron Maiden um, was controversial back in the 80s, because apparently some parents thought they inspired devilish imagery or something like that. I know, so it sounds ridiculous now at this point, but I mean, I guess this would be why. But no, this song's good. This song's really good. It's very heavy on the vocals, but the vocals are good. So I mean, maybe if you're looking for like a good backing instrumental, this wouldn't be your song. But I don't care. Just enjoy it, man. It's a good song. It's a good ass song. Next we got "Run to the Hills." Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites on this album. I'm sure I'm not alone in that one, in that opinion. But yeah, people tend to love this song a lot, and why is it? But yeah, the chorus is really good. The just the drumming and the guitars, just it all works. It all works together really, really well. And it gives you like this great like galloping, high adrenaline vibe, I guess, that Iron Maiden would become known for. Again, a lot of things that they'd become known for. Next, we're going to skip a couple tracks and go to Gangland, which is it's got a nice chorus, and it's a good band, good song. I mean, it's this is why I said I'm not going to talk about all the songs, because I just don't have much to say on a lot of them. They're just good fucking songs. But yeah, then after that we have the closer, the one and only "Hallowed Be Thy Name." This is considered by many to be Iron Maiden's magnum opus, right? Absolutely one of their best songs like ever. It's a slow burn. It's atmospheric. Like the start of it is kind of atmospheric. It tells the story of a man who's been sentenced to death, and it tells the story of his like final moments. It's really good, man. It reminds me a little bit of Albert Camus' The Stranger, though only in the setting, really, not in the themes or anything. But it's just a good song. It's the fun, like it's not something that's easy to describe. It changes tempos and themes like a lot, tempos and rhythms. I mean, a lot, and by the end, it's sort of like a growing, rising action. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, rising action. Before the climax at the end, when Bruce's beautiful vocals just carry it, and it's a good song. It's worth the hype. It's worth the hype. Now, this album overall, it's 9 out of 10 for me. It's not my number one favorite album, but it's pretty up there. I'd say it's top three. Top. top top four. Okay, top four. They have too many good albums, basically. But yeah, no, this album is it's instrumental, I think, in cementing Iron Maiden's legacy, and it was the first like good, like proper good album that they made that reached like widespread commercial success, and for good reason. Good reason. It's a great fucking album. Next we got Peace of Mind, 1983. So, their previous drummer that was with them for the first three albums, Clive Burr, was replaced by the drummer that they had up until, I think, up until like a couple months ago. It was replaced by Nico McBrain, who, I mean, people are kind of divided about who's better, but I mean, Nico was there for more songs, for more albums. So, I mean, it's kind of an unfair comparison if you think about it like that. But nah, he's a good drummer. They're both good drummers. I like both of them. But yeah, this is another album that's really good. It kind of built on what made the Number of the Beast really good. And yeah, so it's just more of the sort of high quality, high adrenaline, just good quality Iron Maiden, you know. It opens with Where Eagles Dare. I believe it's inspired by the novel of the, or like the, is that a novel or something? So it's inspired by something of the same name. I believe it's a novel, but yeah. Anyway, and it's a good song again. It's another like one of those epic songs where it feels more like you're reading a book than listening to a song, and it's a great vibe. It's great, honestly. Then we got Revelations, which is it's like it's a slower song, ballad sort of, but it's another one of those really good songs that you just sort of vibe to it. Like it's not like fist pumping, heart clenching like adrenaline, but it's something that you can just relax to. It's really nice. Then we got Flight of Icarus. This is a vocal heavy song. It's I don't love it too much. I'm pretty sure it was one of the singles, or I mean, at least they have a music video for it, so it's probably a song they consider important. But but it's all right. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Next we got Die With Your Boots On. Lyrically, it's not the best, but the vocal performance it's good. It's hype song, so to speak. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's not my favorite, but it's nice. It's a nice song. Next we got The Trooper. That song. It's probably the single most iconic. Like it's probably one. Like when you think Iron Maiden, you think fucking. You think The Trooper. It's the song that introduced me to Iron Maiden back in a long time ago now, 2018, 19, thereabouts. But yeah, it's a great song. It's based on the Charge of the Light Brigade, which is an old poem that you might have studied back in English class. But it's got great source material. It's a great song. It's absolutely iconic. If you ask any Iron Maiden fan like what like objectively the best Iron Maiden song is, if they had to name one, then they would most likely choose this one. It's very popular, but for good reason. So if you're like one of those people who thinks that just because something's popular and it's bad, then just shut up. Just listen to it. It's a good song. It's a great song. But yeah, obviously it's one of the singles, and it's an absolute mainstay of most Iron Maiden like live performances, and it's a good song. It's a good song. You need to listen to it. Um, then we got Still Life, which is it's a bit of an underrated one. Um, I personally I love the little atmospheric guitar intro. On the official release, there's like a weird like vocal uh, vocal spoken word, like there's like this weird like reversed voice sounding like Gravity Falls looking head ass like vocal bit at the start of it. I don't know what that's about, but but if you ignore that, it's a really good song. um it's sort of I'm not good at describing music. I'm sorry. I'm probably not the most qualified to do this sort of review, but it's it's just a good song. It's got like a nice atmospheric intro, and it's got good rhythm, I guess you would say, on in the verses for the guitars and stuff, and like it's Bruce Dickinson. It's gonna have good vocals, so yeah, it's a great song. Then we got Sun and Steel, which is it's a samurai themed song. Um, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's made to be kind of similar in terms of tempo and intensity as the Trooper, but it's not as iconic necessarily. But I still like it. It's pretty cool. Then we got To Tame a Land. This song is it's made to be in the style of Hallowed Be Thy Name. First half of it is a bit lukewarm, but it gets better. It's a pretty good song. Again, it's a longer song, but it's nice. It's got like an air of epicness. I know the word epic is like really overused, but the original meaning is meant to mean like grandiose and dramatic, sort of. So that's the context I'm using it in. Whatever, ignore my hair. Anyway, so this album is 9 out of 10. I'd say it's better than. No, I wouldn't say it's better than Number of the Beast, but 9 of 10. I gave him the same number rating, so I'd say it's about the same. It's about the same. But it's really down to personal preference which one you prefer. I think I prefer this one slightly because it has the Trooper on it. It's just such an iconic song, and because it's a longer album. It's got like a couple more songs on it than Number of the Beast. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, next we got Powerslave, The Year of George Orwell, 1984. This album, it's considered to be peak. I'll put it shortly. It contains four of Iron Maiden's of Iron Maiden's like best song, like most iconic, like widely accepted peak songs, basically. Now the first two, Aces High and 2 Minutes to Midnight, those are the first two songs of the album and the first two songs of this arbitrary listing that I've just created. But they're certified hood classics. They're great. But I believe both of them are singles for this album, and man, Aces High is just. I think Aces High is better than 2 Minutes to Midnight, by the way, but it's really good. It's about Aces High is about fighter pilots in World War II, British fighter pilots defending Britain, obviously, from German bombers, and it's an epic song. It's reminiscent of the Trooper in a lot of ways. I do apologize for the cuts. Living with other people is a pain in the ass sometimes. But yeah, Aces High is just it's a great album. Great song, great single, great song. It's yeah, like I said, same sort of vibe as the Trooper, and yeah, it's really good. Um, then we got 2 minutes to midnight, which is a reference to the Doomsday Clock, and that we are nearing the end of humanity, basically. So yeah, it sounds like really melodramatic and um, well, yeah, dramatic, but nah, it's a great song. It's not a banger. Great vocals, great. Like it's got everything you'd expect from Iron Maiden. Um, yeah. Then we got Flash of the Blade. Simple, memorable riff. The rest of the song is okay, but it's just a little bit out of reach of um peak tier. Then we got title track, the Powerslave, which is it's probably one of my favorites on this album, like out of all the songs. It's another one of those top four that I was talking about earlier. Um, the solo is an absolute roller coaster of tempos and rhythms and whatever other music terminology you can think up, and it's just really good. It's it's a great song. It's pretty long. I think it's like 8 minutes long, but it's worth it, man. It's good. It's a great song. Um, then we got I believe the final song is "Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner." This is the first like proper long form ballad, like long form like epic ballad. It's 13 minutes in length. You better get used to this sort of like long type of song um, with Iron Maiden because they're pretty common. They're pretty common, especially on later albums. Um, this would remain like the longest Iron Maiden song for some like 30-ish years. I don't remember which song exactly breaks this record, but I think it was whatever. I don't care. Anyway, as for the song itself, I mean, I don't I don't love like the first half of it, but it heats up past like the 7 minute 35 second mark. It's yeah, it's a lot of people love this song. This is the final song on my arbitrary top four list, but it's 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 what am I doing? It it's long. It's a little bit drawn out for my liking. There's a bit of filler, in my opinion. I don't love that about songs, but I mean it's their first attempt at this kind of thing. It's to be expected. Still, a lot of people love this song, and upon re-listening, I can tell why. I mean, it picks up sort of immediately. Um, there's no like long instrumental opening. It's just it kind of goes straight into the vocals. So it gives you the sort of feeling that it's worth 13 minutes. Like it's got like content throughout 13 minutes, but I I don't know. I just like I said, I don't really like the first half of it, but it's all right. It's it's not all right. It's good. It's good. Okay, it's a good fucking song. Just not to my personal taste, I guess. So overall, I'd give Power Slave. This is gonna be controversial, but I'll give an 8 out of 10. I know, it should be a 9 or a 10, but it's just like to my opinion, like outside of like the songs that everyone likes, like those four songs, like it's just not that memorable. It's, I mean, I don't know, man. It's not like it's not like a really consistent album to me. Ah, but it's good. It's a good album. Don't get me wrong. It's got like a lot of really good songs, but it's not the best. Next, we got Somewhere in Time, 1986. Now this one's probably my number one album. Right, I'm gonna say that right now. And the album cover is fucking great too. I love it. I've always been a sucker for the cyberpunk sort of sci-fi art style, and it's really good. I love it. It opens with the title track, "Caught Somewhere in Time." It's a banger, banger. The intro, the sort of little guitar intro that's at the start is I love it, man. It took a while to grow onto me, alright? So I don't expect you guys to like enjoy it immediately, but it's really good. I love it. I love it. And the vocals on the chorus, I mean, I don't have to keep saying that the vocals are good. I mean, come on, it's my boy Bruce, bro. Of course it's gonna be great vocals. Then we got "Wasted Years." Oh yeah. Now this song is so good that even my non-metalhead friends like this song, or at least one of them does. I don't know about any others, but uh, yeah, this is the lead single for it. It's I think that this song actually like it rivals The Trooper in terms of um how iconic and how energetic and just straight up good it is. Uh but yeah, it it talks about some really good um it has a really good theme, that's what I'm trying to say, of not being stuck in nostalgia and and realizing that you're living in your golden years, as the song says. So basically, it's a great song. It's energetic, it's fast paced, ish, not really, but it's a good song. I love it. Then we got "Sea of Madness," another nautical sort of song. I I like it. Good vocals, good chorus, and it's the bridge and the not the bridge, the pre-chorus and the chorus have just a really good like vocal quality to them, and I just really like it, and it's like it builds up the hype, and it's really nice. Then we got "Heaven Can Wait." This I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the song at first. I thought the vocals on the chorus were a little bit pretentious, um, and I just I felt like it was a little bit too much for me. But I don't care, man. It's a good song. I liked it. I like it now. I mean, and it's memorable, and the solo fucking slaps. So yeah, it's just another good long form song. Next, we got "The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner." This is this would be my pick for the like most underrated song on this album. Um, it's got a great opening. The final chorus is greatly motivational. Just it's just really good. It's just good, man. What do you want me to say? It's just a good song. Now "Stranger in a Strange Land." Pretty sure that was also a single, or like it got like its own release at some point, I think. But yeah, "Stranger in a Strange Land." Not my cup of tea personally. I don't love it too much. It's got like this groovy guitar sound I don't know. I'm not too keen on it. But yeah, it's all right. It's very popular. A lot of people like it, but like I said, not my cup of tea. Once again, sorry, but yeah, that was "Stranger in a Strange Land." Next we got "Deja Vu," "Deja Vu," "Deja Vu," "Deja Vu." Yeah, uh, um, it's another underrated song. Great vocal performance. It's very memorable. I really like it. It's just uh, feels like characteristic '80s like metal, and I love it. Great song, love it. Uh, Then the album closes off with Alexander the Great, another epic ballad, and it's just a great closer. I haven't listened to the song too much. It's long. I'm sorry, it's just long, but the bits I have listened to, like, it's good. I love it. I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. I like it as well. So yeah, overall, for me personally, this is a 10 out of 10 album. This is gonna be the only 10 out of 10 on this list, but yeah, it does everything really well. I feel like it's one of the most consistent albums besides the Number of the Beast. So yeah, I think it's worthy of a 10 out of 10 rating. But yeah, next up, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, 1988. This is a concept album inspired by the novel Seventh Son. Concept album means, for those of you that somehow don't know what that means, it means it's an album with shared themes throughout all of its songs. Shared themes, shared message, shared whatever the hell, right? In this case, like I said, it's this novel, Seventh Son. I haven't read it. I don't know what it is, but it's cool, whatever. I don't like this album too much. There's like a lot of like 80s synth stuff going on in it. There's like a bit of some keyboard playing. I usually don't mind that kind of stuff, but with Iron Maiden, I don't know. It doesn't really work. I don't really like it. Now, that being said, this album does have some pretty good picks that I would go for. So it opens up with Moonchild. It's got like a little spoken word vocal start to it. And that start, by the way, is mirrored with the ending of the final track, which I'll get to, which is pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, I mean, chorus is good. What else? I mean, I don't know. I don't like this track that much. Then we got Infinite Dreams. It's got a pretty good vocal performance, and it's just generally a memorable track. I like it. It's pretty cool. Following that, we got Can I Play With Madness? It's a single. Great lyrics. The chorus is just super uplifting, super just great vocals. It's just a great fucking song. It feels like slightly like chiller, Wasted Years. I think that would be a way to describe it. I don't know. I mean, it's just I just like it. It's a great song. Sorry, all this talking is just making my mouth dry. Yeah, The Evil That Men Do is the next song on the list. It's another single. It's got a great opening. I love the instrumentals on this song, but the lyrics in the chorus and the pre-chorus, I just kind of this unfortunately is it's representative of some of the song of a problem that would become a pretty big problem in some of the like 90s and early 2000s albums for Iron Maiden, which is repetition. I don't know if it's just creative bankruptcy or just some other reason, but like a lot of the songs that would come would just repeat lyrics a lot, and I don't know. I don't like that like at all. But yeah, no, it's no, this song's good. This song's good. What it repeats is pretty good. So yeah, I like it. I would say it's probably one of the better songs on this album. Then the album closes with Only the Good Die Young. It sounds a lot like the song that I just talked about. It's solid, but it's not particularly special on its own. Like I said, and it finishes with the same sort of like mirrored spoken word piece as on Moonchild, which is pretty cool. Circular narrative, if you will. But yeah, overall, I'd give this album 5 out of 10. I just don't really like it. It's not the best. It's just, yeah, it's not my. There are people who like this album. More power to them. It's not a bad album. Definitely not. But I don't like the synth keyboard, whatever the fuck parts. It's just not that great. Ah. Then, oh no, we got No Prayer for the Dying, 1990. Ah. So, Adrian Smith, the guitarist up until this point, left and was replaced by Yannick Gers. Yeah, that's one thing that happened. They tried to go for a vibe that's like a raw like production value that kind of was supposed to mimic the first two albums, which is a terrible idea. They recorded it in like a barn or something, and it's just I don't know what they were thinking, but it wasn't it. Whatever the creative vision was there, it didn't work. This album is not liked by fans or by Bruce himself, for that matter. In hindsight, he says it was a terrible idea. It was like basically nobody rates this album. Basically, now I usually like stuff that other people don't like, but yeah, I find it hard to defend this album. So first things first, we got Tail Gunner. This is I like to think of this as a knockoff Aces High. It's not a bad song, but it's not great. It's I don't know. It's missing all like the passion and the emotion of Aces High. It's not great. Then we got Holy Smoke. This is it's a single. It's got a nice what's it called? It's a nice play on words, like the title. It's got great religious lyrics, and I'd say it's probably the best on the album. I like the vocal performance on it. I like the solo as well, but I guess it's just held back by the crappy production of the rest of this album. Alright, this is why I don't make long videos, because I do not like getting interrupted. Anyway, yeah, but then we got Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Funny name, but yeah, that's also a single. It's got good guitars and one of the better vocal performances on this album. I don't think it's as good as Holy Smoke, but it's okay. It's pretty good. To be fair, it is reminiscent of something from Killers or Iron Maiden, but like I said, those albums aren't really my thing, and neither is this album. This, I'd say, No Prayer for the Dying is probably the only album that I would consider bad in Iron Maiden's discography. Even so, it does have at least one worthwhile track. But yeah, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. It's not great. All right. Next, 1992, Fear of the Dark. This is another album I don't love, but it's got some decent songs. There are a lot of people who say that this album is peak. I don't really see where they're coming from, but it's alright. It's a pretty good album. It's good. It's not great. It opens with "Be Quick or Be Dead." It's got some. This song's got some thrash influences apparently, but honestly, it just sounds like Aces High or 2 Minutes to Midnight, but a little bit worse. Honestly, I don't like. I don't like. I don't rate like the harsh vocals. I don't know. Afraid to Shoot Strangers. The theme is nice. It's, I believe, um, was it the Falklands War or Afghan War? It's one of the British conflicts. I don't remember which one it is, but honestly, it's all right, but it just takes so long to get to the payoff, and the payoff isn't even that good, or the climax rather. And there are people who like this song, but I am not one of them. Fucking no, I just that like people complain that there's a lot, like Iron Maiden has a lot of drawn out, like super long songs later in the discography, but this song is worse in my opinion. I do not like it. Uh, but yeah. Next we got Childhood's End. Now this is a surprisingly good song. It's got it's kind of like a dystopian theme. I'm pretty sure it's inspired by something somewhere. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all their inspirations, but yeah, this is my favorite on the album. It's like I said, dystopian theme, but it's contrasted by these sort of like um almost optimistic type of guitars, and I think that's pretty cool. It's just generally a good sounding album, and I like it. Yeah, not album, song. Um, so Wasting Love. This is it's a really good ballad. I love this one. I love this song a lot. It's absolutely iconic performance. It reminds me a lot of The Evil That Men Do, in a way. Kind of, it's like a slower version of that, but with less repetition and just better songwriting. So yeah, I love it. Then we got The Fugitive. It's a good song overall. Nothing particularly bad to say about it, but just a little bit generic in terms of the theme and stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, like, comparing this song to like other previous releases, like it's not even close, man. Then we got Chains of Misery. It's kind of like it's got a bit of like an arena rock vibe, something like, I don't know, Motley Crue maybe. With that chorus, it's really catchy. It's almost commercial sounding. But I don't know. It's not something I come to Iron Maiden for. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I don't know. Not something I like. Then we got Judas. Judas, Be My Guide. It's a good opening. It's good. Like that guitar opening is just damn. But other than that, I mean, no, it's I don't know. I don't know why I'm like that. It's solid. It's not the best, but it's solid. Then at the end, we got the title track, "Fear of the Dark." Long, atmospheric, and dark indeed. This is quoted by many to be one of their favorite songs. To me, it feels a little bit like a knockoff, Hallowed Be Thy Name. The opening's a bit drawn out. I mean, it's not drawn, not necessarily. I mean, it's just atmospheric, but I don't know. I might need to listen to it again, because it just like the payoff, like near the end, just doesn't. Not near the end, but like near the the chorus and like the whatever the fuck, right? That doesn't like, it just doesn't hit as hard as Hallowed Be Thy Name. But no, I understand people who like this song. It's pretty good. It's so overall, I'd give this album 6 out of 10. I know, harsh, but I just don't like it that much. But yeah, around this time, Bruce Dickinson left the band, and so Steve Harris, the bassist and the de facto leader of the band, hired Blaze Bailey. That would be the third vocalist of for Iron Maiden, and this would kickstart what many consider to be the fall-off era of Iron Maiden. I disagree strongly because I like the albums that Blaze Bayley was in, but I kind of listening back on them, I kind of see where they were coming from. It's not even Blaze Bayley's own fault as a vocalist. Like his vocals are good. It's just that the songwriting around this time period was kind of dreadful. But nevertheless, so 1995 we got The X Factor. Not no relation to the show or whatever the hell that is. But right. So the name has a sort of double meaning because this is Iron Maiden's 10th studio album. Look at that, we're already more than halfway through the video. And so yeah, 10th album. And also Steve Harris thought that this sort of direction shift that they were going for with different sort of writing, he thought that it was like kind of like this magic factor that was gonna like make this album super successful or something, which didn't turn out to be the case. But hey, hope dies last, as they say. And also the darker theme of this album was inspired by Steve Harris's divorce at the time, which is interesting. Also, fun fact: this album had 3 tracks cut out from it. So originally it had 14 tracks, which would have made it the longest Iron Maiden studio album. But no, they cut 3 of them out, and I'm not going to be considering them because they only ever got released on some compilation album or like some B-sides album or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the album. So first of all, we got The Sign of the Cross. Now this song is a little bit drawn out. For the full 11 minutes. In my personal playlist, I have a shortened 9-minute version of it because the first minute or so is literally just straight filler. Like there is nothing going on. But yeah, if you can overlook that, then it's worth listening to. I think the solo and the build up to it, even though it's a little bit drawn out still, I think it's still pretty good. It's a pretty good song. I love Blaze Bayley's vocals on this song. A lot of people unfairly compare him to Bruce Dickinson when it's just like you can't do that, man. They're 2 different vocalists, 2 different styles, and like they just put unnecessary pressure on him, and it's just like, man, it's tough out here, man. But yeah, no, it's a great song. The Sign of the Cross, great song. Probably my favorite on the album, actually. I'm not gonna put it on my playlist that I was talking about at the start of the video because I think this song it's not great for people just trying to get into Iron Maiden because, like I said, it's got like a ton of filler on it, especially the version on YouTube Music. But just listen to it on your own if you want to. It's not. Next, we got Lord of the Flies. This is inspired by the novel of the same name, obviously. It's not a bad song necessarily, but it just feels a little limp. It doesn't like live up to Iron Maiden standards, in my opinion, anyway. I believe that was a single actually for this album. I don't like it. It just doesn't hit like at all. Now the next single, Man on the Edge. Now this song hits pretty good. It's inspired by Falling Down, which is a great film. The brief opening instrumental is really nice. but where it gets going is the chorus. Hey, that chorus slaps. It's a little repetitive, which, like I said, that would become a problem around this point. But I don't care. I don't really care. It's a good performance, and it's another one of my favorites on this album. Next, Fortunes of War. Great instrumental. Theme of war, obviously, is really good. I don't think I'll ever get tired of songs like anti-war and like political theming in songs. It's really it's just cool, man. I like it. The vocals and lyrics are a little bit lacking. The ending is just kind of like a worse version of the Sign of the Cross, which the cracks do begin to show with this album, with a lot of the songs kind of like sounding a lot like each other. But I don't care, man. The song's still pretty good. Next, we got The Aftermath. The theming and the lyrics, pretty good. Other than that, it's mediocre. Don't like it that much. But then again, I have to talk about some of these songs here, so... Then we got The Edge of Darkness, inspired by Apocalypse Now. Slow start, but the vocals make up for it. Like I said, Blaze Bailey, vocals, pretty good. Pretty good, underrated anyway. And then we got 2 a.m. It's got a relatable theme of getting back home late at night from a from a shift at work. It's got a great atmosphere. It's great for like late night listening, of course. Overall, it's just a banger. I like to think of it as like a shorter, more compressed version of the Sign of the Cross. But yeah. Overall, this album is a 7 out of 10 for me personally. I don't know, putting this above, what was it, like Fear of the Dark and Sound. Shut up, man. Yeah, no, I don't hate this album as much as other people do. I haven't listened to their entire discography. I do understand why people dislike it, but it's alright. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. Alright. Next, we got Virtual 11, 1998. Again, this album title has a double meaning of the number. 11 being the number of players in the football team, because 98 was it was the year of the World Cup, and Iron Maiden, being British, wanted to include that in their album. Because why not? Now, and yeah, because this is also Iron Maiden's 11th album, so yeah, 11 works there. But this album is widely considered one of their worst album. And if you go on any top 10 worst metal album tier list or whatever, this is guaranteed to be on there. Man, people did not cut Blaze Bailey any slack. Oh, it's tough, man. It's tough out here. But yeah, no, I disagree strongly with this being the worst album. I think that's No Prayer for the Dying. that honor goes to No Prayer for the Dying. This album is really, it's not that bad. It's really, really not that bad. It's got some absolute bangers on it. If you give it the chance, it's great. Also, side note, I love that album cover. It really reminds me of Halloween's Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 2. If I can find that, I'll show that on the screen. But it's just, I don't know, it has the same sort of vibe to it. I don't know why, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, so opens with Future Real. This song has kind of been memed about a little bit in Iron Maiden circles, because it's about virtual reality, metaverse and whatever, right? But It's okay. It's like a straightforward like rocker, I guess you'd call it. It's it's a single. It's short, sweet, upbeat. Boom. Then we got The Angel and the Gambler. It's another single. Um, Straightforward anti-gambling sort of message. It's got a nice solo in it, but the problem that most people have with this song is, of course, the length. It's 9 minutes long, and like 4 or so minutes of that, like in the middle, is just like Blaze Bailey repeating the same like phrase over and over again. I have no idea what they were thinking with that one, but yeah, that's the reason. That's part of the reason why nobody like, not nobody, but like a few people like really like this song. A cut down version is more bearable, but I am yet to find it. I've heard that one exists somewhere, but I'm yet to find it. Um, then we got Lightning Strikes Twice. It's got great vocal performance on the chorus, even though it is repetitive again. Good instrumentation. It's one of the best songs in the album, I'd say. Then we got The Klansman, inspired by Braveheart. Great atmosphere, awesome performance. In terms of lyrics and vocals and just everything, man, it's great. Just got a great atmospheric vibe to it. It's just easily one of the best songs on the album. It's my favorite here on this album, and I love it, man. It's a great song. When Two Worlds Collide is our next one. It's got a great opening instrumental. The vocals are just great. The vibes are off the charts. It's let down a little bit by a repetitive second half, but I don't care, man. I love it. It's a great song. Another one of like the best songs in this album, I'd say. Next up, we got The Educated Fool. It's interesting thematically and instrumentally. It's got great rhythm. It's got a pleasingly long solo, and it's just another quality song. And yeah, it's actually really slept on, I think, this particular song, but it's deals with themes of growing old and not living up to expectations. So how people like expect you to be wise with age, but you just kind of don't have anything to show for it. And yeah, I think like to those who can relate to that, I think this is a pretty good like. I think it's pretty good. So it's just a great song, man. I love it. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for a Virtual 11. Again, putting this above so many other albums is probably gonna piss some people off, but it's your fault for sleeping on this album, man. It's a good album, man. Just listen to it. Just give it a second chance if you haven't already, and just yeah. Now, Blaze Bailey unfortunately experienced some pretty serious health issues while he was with Iron Maiden, and some pretty significant touring fatigue. So he didn't really have a good time with Iron Maiden. Like, combine that with how fans like absolutely hated him during that time period, because he was never seen as being able to replicate what Bruce Dickinson can do. So the final straw for him was when Bruce announced that he was going to go back to Iron Maiden. So Blaze resigned in 1999. Yeah, he would go on to have a pretty successful solo career. With songwriting that better suited him as an artist, it better suited his vocal style and whatever, as well as the lack of pressure to living up to the expectations and doubts of fans. That made him. That really helped him shine, I guess. So um, if you really want to check out some good music, check out Blaze Bailey. Like it's literally just that's literally the band title. But yeah, it's I think he has some of the best solo works out of the three artists, three vocalists of Iron Maiden. But yeah, once he left, Bruce came back, as did Adrian Smith. Though, unlike with Bruce, Adrian's replacement Yannick did not leave the band. So this meant that the band was had three separate guitar players, and yeah, that means that they had six members overall, including the vocalist, bassist, and drummer. So yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Now, once Bruce was back, they immediately got to work on 2000's Brave New World. This release is by many fans considered to be their comeback album, and I don't love it, but it has some pretty good songs on it. Again, choice picks. The cover art, by the way, is interesting because the top half is made by hand, and the bottom half is digitally rendered, which that's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a sort of transitionary period between the earlier hand-drawn Iron Maiden album covers and the digitally rendered album covers that would come later on. So yeah, and I really like the album cover. It's pretty cool. I think it blends pretty well, and I like it. It's cool. All right. So first track on the album, we got "The Wicker Man." It's a single. The chorus on it is good, but other than that, honestly, I don't like it that much. It's just lacking compared to some of the other albums. But people like it, so whatever. Now we got Ghost of the Navigator. Ghost of the Navigator. I forgot what it's called. But this song is my favorite on this album. I'll just say that right now. Like the lyricism on here is top tier. Vocals are incredible. The vibes are atmospherically epic. Bam. And it's just an absolute roller coaster of tempos and rhythms and like all the other adjectives and the nouns that I used to describe Powerslave. But yeah, one part that I really like about it is the transition from the solo to the final chorus. It's good, man. Ich bin gut. And yeah, I really like Ghost of the Navigators. It's a perfect song for me. Then we got the title track, Brave New World, inspired by the novel of the same name. I think it's interesting. It's a slow burn, but chorus is a little bit repetitive, unfortunately. But it's good. It's an okay song. Next up we got Blood Brothers. This one was written to honor Steve Harris's late father, and later on it was dedicated in a live performance. It was dedicated to the late Ronnie James Dio. But yeah, it's a slower piece. It's dramatic. It just makes for a really good ballad. Reminds me of Wasting Love and I guess a little bit of The Evil That Men Do. A little bit. I don't know if that's like accurate, but those are the inspirations I get from it. It's another one of my favorites on this album. Next up, Fallen Angel. It's got a good modern sounding solo and good vocals, but other than that, I don't really listen to this one. Then the Nomad, sorry. Iconic vocals in the chorus, but the instruments are just, I don't know, man. The Middle Eastern vibe is just, it's not for me. Then we got Out of the Silent Planet. Yeah, Out of the Silent Planet. It's inspired, I believe that one's also inspired by some like sci-fi novel. It's a single and sounds alright, but I don't know. I don't like it that much. It's kind of like The Wicker Man for me. I just like it's got a good chorus, like it's got one good part, and it's just the rest of it's just meh. So yeah, overall, Brave New World, 7 out of 10 for me. Not much else to say. I mean, people love this album. I don't. It's kind of like it kind of gets the Fear of the Dark treatment for me. I mean, it's just if you like it, cool. If you don't, then you don't. All right, next up. Oh no, we got Dance of Death from 2003. Oh man, yeah, this album cover has been memed to death. The reason it looks like that is because the original album cover that they wanted to add um, was like the I think it was the producer who said that it looked a little bit too barren, and I mean I agree to an extent, but they commissioned like a separate artist to add like a bunch of 3D models to it, and it was just I think they ran out of time or something, but it was just fucking. It's just they need to put it in a museum or something. It's just like a prime example of like early 2000s CGI fugliness. But yeah, it's the album cover is so good that the artist asked for his name to be removed from the credits for the album. So yeah, so you know it's a great cover album. But this album teaches a lesson in not judging a book by its cover, because this is actually a really, really good album. And it's better than Brave New World, in my opinion. So it opens up with Wildest Dreams, which is a single. The opening and the first verse are mid, but like by the time of the chorus, it heats up a little bit. It's another one of those like sort of straightforward, turn your brain off rockers, of which we're gonna see a couple more in the next few albums. But yeah, it's all right. It's inoffensive, I guess that's the word I'd use to describe it. But that's not what you want from Iron Maiden, I guess. Anyway, next up we got Rainmaker. The vocals are interesting. Oh yeah, this is another single, but yeah, the vocals are interesting. Title was apparently inspired by Bruce Dickinson saying that the opening instrumental sounds a bit like raindrops, or like reminds him of raindrops or something. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, this song is like it's largely forgotten. It's not that great. Next up we got Montsegur. Inspired by the siege of the stronghold of the same name. Finally, we're getting some more historical inspiration from historical events in Iron Maiden songs. The rhythm in the verses isn't to my liking, but the chorus and the solo are superb, pretty good. It's a good song, but like I said, not entirely to my liking. Okay, so next we got the title track, Dance of Death. I love the atmospheric intro. I love that solo. But I don't know. I just don't like the little. I just it sounds like a fucking Nokia ringtone, bro. I don't like that stuff. But it's I don't. It's got like some decent like progressive elements to it. It's inspired by like the ending of some novel, I think. I don't know. I might need to check Wikipedia on that one again, but it's pretty cool. It's a nice, decent song. It's a bit long, but in order to enjoy a song, I need to enjoy all of it, or at least not have any parts of it that I don't like. And I'm sorry, but this song is just sucks. Oh, I forgot to mention. Between Rainmaker and Montsegur, there is another song called "No More Lies," and now this song is epic. It's got great atmospheric, not atmospheric, but like good vocal intro. The vocals overall are just awesome. The chorus bangs, and it's just one of the better songs on this album. What can I say? All right, now returning back to our chronological order. We got New Frontier. This is the first song, fun fact, that Nico McBrain, that's the drummer, is given writing credit for. So yeah, that's cool. And bro was cooking. Bro was cooking because the chorus on this one slaps. And yeah, it's another one of those like pretty good songs. Next we got Passchendaele, inspired by the Battle of Passchendaele in World War One. The atmospheric intro is a lot like the Klansman from Virtual 11. It's got some of the best lyrics on this album. It's got great backing instruments. It's got some progressive instrumentals in there as well, and uses a bit of sampling. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorites on this album. Next up, we got Face in the Sand. This one's inspired by the Iraq War. It's got great really good political lyricism, and just it's a nice slower track. It's very memorable. I like it. And then we got Age of Innocence. It's got a relatable theme, honestly, about just stuff just generally getting worse over time. But yeah, I like this. I like this song. What can I say, man? What can I say? I think it's like the second or the third verse that I don't really like. It's like it tries to go for like a choppier, sort of rougher vibe for it, which I just feel like they're doing too much with that one. But other than that, it's a good song. Now, this album starts a trend where the final track on each album is like a sort of like slight departure from the Iron Maiden sound. It gives a sort of deeper, more introspective, maybe slower, longer, and just generally like a different sort of vibe to the other songs that you'd on the album. Now, in this album, the song is Journeyman. And what's interesting about this song in particular is that it's the first fully acoustic Iron Maiden song. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It reflects on musicianship and just generally their journey as a band, and it's just a really memorable song. It's my second favorite on this album. I love it very much. And yeah, overall, I'll give this album an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's better. Like I said, it's better than Brave New World in my opinion. But there is a little bit of room for improvement. Now, next we got 2006's A Matter of Life and Death. This album was not mastered or edited, at all. And unlike with No Prayer for the Dying, it works very well here. It verges on being a concept album with war themes of war and religion being present overall, throughout the entire album. And I like this album very much. It's probably one of my favorite modern Iron Maiden albums. it's really nice. So the album opens with a different world. This is a single. It's similar to Wildest Dreams from the last album, but I prefer this one, to be honest. Um, Again, it's like a straightforward rocker. It's not much. Um, there's not really much to say about it. It's short, sweet, and simple. Next we got These Colors Don't Run. Oh man, I love this song. It's got a strong political military theme, like patriotism and whatever. Awesome, beautiful vocals from Bruce. I wrote in my notes, we are already close to peak. Yeah, that we are. And next we got Brighter Than a Thousand Suns, which changes up the sound a little bit. It's got powerful riff with like a little like chuggy guitar. It works to an extent in this instance. I like it. I mean, it's a little bit interesting if they go for this, but it's a heavier sound and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got some progressive elements, like in Passchendaele. But yeah, it's a good song. It's not my favorite on this album, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Next we got The Pilgrim. It's got religious themes. It's got nice, powerful vocals, and it really reminds me of earlier Iron Maiden songs in how it plays out, and it's nice. It's a great song. To some people, this is the best on the album, but to me, it's just okay. I don't want to say it like that, but like it's still good. I mean, this is still a really good album, but I don't know. It's not as good as some of the other songs on here. And we got The Longest Day. This one's inspired by the D-Day landings, and I believe it takes its name from a book that was written about the D-Day landings, I believe. It's a great opening, and it's just another great track. I know me saying that the vocals are good is beating a dead horse at this point, but they're great. They're very good. Next up, Out of the Shadows. This one's got a really powerful theme of perseverance and the will to survive. This really resonates with me, and it's complemented by a beautifully written lyrics and great instrumentals, and just an incredible performance from Bruce. Man, this is my favorite on this album. It's a slower song, but it's really good. Next up, we got another single, the reincarnation of Benjamin Brieg. It tells the story of a fictional character that the band made up, about whom little is known. I think they made it into a bit of like an ARPG, but like they made it like a sort of game where you had to guess who this guy is. And the identity of this fictional character was a closely guarded secret. I still have no idea who the hell this guy is. I mean, if you want to research it, be my guest. I don't really care, to be honest. But as for the song, I don't know. It's got some nice vocals on the verses, but I personally just don't really care much for this song, which is why I don't really care to research it. Next, we got For the Greater Good of God. It's got an epic vibe. Epic as in, like I said, grandiose, dramatic vibe. Yeah, it perfectly summarizes the themes of military conquest and religion that are present in this album. It's another high point, of course, and that little spoken word piece at the end. Well, not really spoken word, but it's just like a little bit of like a little bit of prose at the end that it's really cool. Overall, this album is a 9 out of 10. Very close to a 10 out of 10, but the singles sort of let it down a little bit. Now, next up, The Final Frontier 2010. This album started the trend of Iron Maiden releasing albums with greater gaps in between them. This is the first album that that released with a 4-year gap. At most, like it had like Iron Maiden had 3-year gaps. We usually like with the standard being an album every 2 years, but now it's I don't know if it's just them getting tired or something, but they started releasing albums less frequently. Now, like the previous album, it's not strictly a concept album, but it does share some themes between the songs, them being exploration, discovery, and that sort of thing. It charted pretty well, as did A Matter of Life and Death, but it's largely forgotten by fans because people just kind of started tuning out of Iron Maiden by this point. Because it just, I don't know, started seeming like they're getting tired by this point. But I don't think so. I think this album's pretty good. It's not as good as like Dance of Death or A Matter of Life and Death, but it's still pretty good. It's got some good material on it. Don't get me wrong. Now the title track, which is what this opens with, Final Frontier. It's nothing particularly special, but it's got a pretty sick music video, so I'll give it a pass. Next up, we got El Dorado. It's a single. It's got an absolutely badass. It's got a really cool riff at around 28 seconds. It's based on the 2008 recession. It's just a really good song overall. I love it very much. Next up, we got Mother of Mercy. The song, it feels like it fits better with A Matter of Life and Death, but whatever. Vocals are nice. Chorus is interesting. Other than that, nothing particularly special about this one. Coming Home. This song is lighter, slower a little bit. It's got a really, really nice like ballad like solo, and I like it. It's a nice song to chill to. Next up, we got The Alchemist. It's a faster song. It's reminiscent of songs like 2 Minutes to Midnight, maybe even The Trooper. And characteristically, great vocals and a nice instrumental with a good chorus, as you would expect. Good song, but a little bit, I don't know. Maybe it's just the formula starting to get a little stale at this point. But I don't know. It's good. It's still a good song. The Talisman. This one's got an interesting acoustic and vocal intro. Some of the best lyricism on this album, by the way. It tells a story of a group of individuals who abandon their previous life and sail on to distant lands. It's the talisman is sort of a symbol for hope. But yeah, just listening to the song, it feels like reading a novel. It's another. I really hate to overuse this word, but this is just an epic. It's not really a ballad, I wouldn't say, but it's a really good song. I love it. It's my favorite on this album, by the way. Then we got When the Wild Wind Blows. It's based on a British comedic graphic novel of the same name, with themes of opposition to nuclear escalation and patriotism. It's got great lyricism, really nice storytelling. It takes a much darker tone to the graphic novel. I mean, the novel also has some pretty is also pretty dark, but it's kind of the dark story sort of told in a comedic light because like the characters themselves are pretty funny, and but yeah, I highly recommend reading it. By the way, it's it's pretty it's sad, but it's also funny. It's funny sad. Yeah, that's what it is. But the song is just sad. Not sad in like a bad way, but just like um melancholic. That's the word. Yes. Uh, this is the closing track on the album, and it's 11 minutes long. Uh, so some people don't like that, but I don't care. It's a good song. I love it. Next up, their penultimate album, The Book of Souls, 2015. This is um, Iron Maiden's longest album to date, I think, in terms of track numbers, I believe. It's loved by fans and critics alike. Well, most fans anyway. Some people have gotten tired of Iron Maiden by this point, but I don't know. I like this album. It's pretty good. I would say it's probably one of the best, one of their best modern albums. Probably better than A Matter of Life and Death. Once again, a lot of the songs of this album have a shared themes of mortality and the soul. You know, as you guess from the title. Even though this isn't the concept album. Right after this album was recorded, Bruce was diagnosed with a cancerous tumor. He was promptly treated for it, but this did delay the release of this album and the supporting tours that were meant to follow. But thankfully, he did recover with no problems because the tumor was discovered really early. So, yeah, that's good. Anyway, as for the tracks, If Eternity Should Fail, it's got a long intro, good chorus, and a nice solo that reminds me of Hallowed Be Thy Name. So, yeah, it's a good track overall. Speed of Light. This is a single. It's a simple, straightforward rocker that reminds me of Different World and Wildest Dreams from those other two albums that I talked about. It's also reminiscent of A Future Real, and it's like I said, simple, straightforward, exactly what you'd expect from Iron Maiden. And the music video, I must say, absolutely hits. It's got like it's like a video game type theme, and it slaps. I love it very much. Sorry. Next up, we got The Red and the Black. It's based on some old French novel of the same name. There's a theme of gambling, obviously, and futility. I think the novel is based on a man who is desperately trying to increase his social standing through hard work, and eventually he makes like some choices that mess him up or something. But yeah, no, the song is great. It's 13 minutes long, but it absolutely does not feel like it. It bangs. There is zero filler, and I just consider it to be one of the best on this album. But yeah, it's really good. Next up, we got the title track, Book of Souls. Got good vocals on it, but I just don't like that groovy riff on it. It's just, I don't know, it feels out of place. Next, Death or Glory. Same sort of theme as Aces High, but in World War II, World War One instead of World War Two. It's got nice lyrics, good performance from Bruce, obviously. But yeah, just a great album, great song. I don't know why I keep saying great album when I mean to say song, but yeah, great track. Like it very, very much. Yeah, next We got Shadows of the Valley. Nice intro, but unfortunately the rest of it's a bit forgettable. Um, Tears of a Clown. Oh, nice. This song is really good. It's got a bit of like a downbeat vibe. It's relatably honest and just something that it's a song that I just really, really enjoy personally. Great instruments, great performance. The final chorus, the vocals on the final chorus are just like their peak. The solo absolutely fucking slaps. It's like this is my favorite on this album. I wish they made more songs like just like with this exact vibe. Uh, Next up, The Man of Sorrows. Ask and ye shall receive, I suppose. Oh, so I thought when I listened to it. But yeah, the song is a really good follow up to Tears of a Clown. The intro is absolutely perfect, as is like the final like minute or so. That's makes like absolute musical peak, I think. It falls off a little bit around like the first verse, before it picks back up on the bridge and the solo. And yeah, like I said, the last minute is absolute peak. Now the final song on this album is Empire of the Clouds, and this absolute behemoth is their longest song to date, clocking in at just over 18 minutes. God damn. It's another long epic detailing the R101 airship disaster, which claimed more lives than the better known Hindenburg disaster. Song itself is highly praised as a masterpiece in musical storytelling, and I highly recommend you listen to the whole thing without skipping. The lyricism on it is absolutely beautiful. It like it made me feel emotions. It made me feel stuff, and it's just this is exactly what songwriting should be. Now, unfortunately, I can't rate this song. Like I can't rate it as in I can't. It's one of those songs that I want to like, and I do like most of it, but some of like the instrumental bits of it, they're just not my kind of my sort of thing. But overall, it's still a good song. I highly recommend you listen to it. Overall, this album is a 9 out of 10, and yeah, it's not much else to say that I haven't said already. It's a great album. I love it very much. Um, Now we got the final album. Yeah, we're at the end now. The final album, Senjutsu, 2021. It means tactics in Japanese. And despite this being one of Iron Maiden's best charting albums, fan opinions are sort of divided on this one. I don't like this album as a whole. I gotta say, it's got a lot of filler on it, and not in like the traditional Iron Maiden style of filler where like they stretch it for the hell of it. I mean, like filler is just as in like there's genuinely like nothing that I could even cling on to. Like I'm usually lenient when it comes to filler in music, or like at least in terms of Iron Maiden. Like I'm not someone who complains about the inflated song lengths or anything, but god damn, this album is just way too fucking long. And yeah, I just think that Iron Maiden started to lose its magic by this point, which I mean, they had a hell of a run, don't get me wrong. And to only start like losing peak now, like after like 40, 41-ish? Yeah, 41 years of music. I mean, like that's pretty impressive, man. But still, unfortunately, I would have expected a bit more from this album. Unfortunately, now it opens with the title track, Senjutsu. I I don't like it. I mean, I don't really like the vibe that they were going for. That it's meant to be like a sort of like traditional Japanese sort of thing, with kind of like a ballad type of feel to it, and it's just I don't know, man. I don't really like it that much. Next up, Stratego, whatever. This is a single. This is a shorter song, but unfortunately, this also didn't leave an impression on me. I feel like I think that there's something with the mixing of this album. Like the vocals just don't hit as hard as they should. I I don't know, but like I said, I don't really like this album, this song or this album for that matter. Now, just when you think that this album is sucks, it comes out with The Writing on the Wall. Now, this single is it's probably one of the most memorable songs in recent history. Combined with that music video, it's peak. It's really good. This song and specifically its music video reignited my interest in Iron Maiden back when it released in 2021ish, and it's really good. I love it. Looking back on it, it does seem a little generic and derivative of previous songs, but I don't know. I love it still. It's really good. I just listen to it. Listen to the it's in one of the playlists, I believe. In the playlist, I believe. But yeah, it's just a great, beautiful song. All right, so yeah, that was The Writing on the Wall. Next up, we got Lost in a Lost World. It's got a cool acoustic intro. The vocals are pretty good. The like I already mentioned, the mixing does make it seem a little bit it does make them seem a little quieter than I'd like. Solo's pretty good, though I guess nothing particularly special by Iron Maiden standards. The ending spoken word piece is deep and thematic indeed. Next we got Days of Future Past. Cool opening riff, but honestly the weird like the effects or whatever on the vocals in the chorus make it like a little less enjoyable than I'd like. Darkest Hour is a dark, no pun intended, and slower piece. Another high point in this album, and the Parchment is another long form song with good lyricism, seemingly inspired by previous songs. If it seems like I'm flying through these, it's because well, I don't have a lot to say on these. They genuinely they didn't leave like that much of an impact on me, but yeah. Finally, we got the last song on the album, and the last song that I have to talk about is Hell on Earth. Yeah, it's got a long intro, a little bit of filler there, but generally it's well written, I'd say. Vocals are above average for this album, and it reminds me of Brave New World's title track. I also like the bridge and the solo. I think yeah, like I said, the vocals are pretty good, and yeah, this song is generally like above the average of what you'd expect for this album. But yeah, I'd give 2021's Senjutsu 4 out of 10. This album was originally meant to be released in 2019, but it was delayed to 2021. I believe it was due to funny virus, but there might have been some other reasons that I'm not aware of. But yeah, honestly, like this album, I get why people don't like it. I don't like it too much either. But and again, it's not a terrible album, so to speak. It's still got some merit to it. But then again, all these albums have merit to them. There isn't a single album that I'd say doesn't have at least one good song. But then again, you'd have to be really trying to make an album that's that bad. But yeah, no, that's yeah, this brings us to present day, I suppose. They haven't. I don't think Iron Maiden has announced plans to make a new album, but if we look, uh, um, based on this trend that's been going on recently, we're due another album maybe sometime in 2027, 2028, something like that. And I'm not going to hold out hope waiting on that. Like I mentioned previously, Nico McBrain left the band. I'm not sure if he is gonna be like if they're gonna hire another drummer to replace him. But and again, I'm pretty sure they're like starting to slow things down now. They had a tour recently, the Run for Your Lives tour, or maybe it's still gonna happen. I'm not sure on the dates on it, but that seems to me like that's gonna be like that final like large effort thing. I'm not like they haven't said anything about like stopping stopping writing music, but I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem likely that we're gonna get any new like significant material anytime soon. But that's fine. It's fine by me because we have 17 whole albums to go over, or we had before I made this video. um, but yeah, like I said, overall, that discography is really interesting to me. I specifically like the sort of stuff where it's long, where it's I don't know how to describe it, but where anyway, I just like this stuff. This kind of bands that have a long history. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. With I like that each album has like its own sort of vibe to it. That's pretty cool, I think. I wouldn't say there's any time period specifically where they feel stale. Well, apart from now, obviously. But yeah, no, I like it's a great band. I mean, you can see why it wasn't so influential, right? They pioneered the sort of like, well, they didn't pioneer it, but Bruce Dickinson was like one of the first like proper like metal frontmen, so to speak. Also, you've noticed a recurring theme between all their album covers is that they have a mascot, this weird skeleton zombie guy called Eddie. Yeah, he makes an appearance on each one of their albums, from Iron Maiden to Senjutsu, and yeah, I guess that he's probably one of the most iconic mascots in metal. He's closely followed, of course, by Megadeth's Vic Rattlehead and Overkill's Charlie or whatever. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's the Iron Maiden, of course, has had a significant cultural effect. Well, at least here in the UK. I mean, I don't know how it is in the States, but here they are very relevant still, and yeah, it's I just wanted to make this video to maybe try and introduce Iron Maiden to a newer demographic, newer audience. You know how it is. Because I don't think that old people should hold a monopoly over good music. But yeah, I probably should have split this video into two parts or like more parts because like Jesus Christ, the timer's looking at 1:53 right now. That's crazy. But yeah, I should post this video pretty soon. Oh shit, I'm not sure actually if YouTube will allow me to post a video this long because I don't have like creator permits or whatever. Whatever. We'll see later. But yeah, if you've somehow stuck around to the very end, I appreciate you very, very much. I'm probably not gonna do another video of this length anytime soon, but I do have some other stuff planned. But yeah, take care, guys. See you.